I thank you. That's very nice. Thank you. Very nice opening poem. You'll never know how rich you'll get. I hope a lot of people get rich with this. And we thank Ralph Giannini of Portland, Oregon for sending in that opening poem. Thank you, Ralph. Now let's get to the cards. Janice and Bettina, if you will, load in the cards. We have a game in progress with these card sharks. Yvonne Stallworth. Hello, Yvonne, our champion. I'm doing fine. How about you?
Oh, great. Ready to go.
Hey, I got to ask you. Now,
All right,
when
ask
we
me.
first met you, you talked about that you would like to win a little money to get an engagement ring.
Right,
Now,
yeah.
when you won $6,300, you didn't talk about an engagement ring. What happened?
I'll just leave it like this. Women change their minds.
Oh.
That's what I've done.
Independently wealthy now.
Yeah.
You're doing well.
Yvonne and I are getting engaged now.
Oh, I see.
We've talked about it backstage.
Our challenger, that's Jim Osmond. Hi, Jim. Good to see you again. We're talking about you in college. What do you plan to do when you get done all the traveling and things?
Well, I work at a restaurant right now, and hopefully I won't be, well, I better not say that. I'll be getting into real estate if I can.
Good.
I've got my real estate license, and I'd like to do that.
And running off with rich women, right?
Sure. I've already found me one.
You're two delightful people. Nice to have you here with us. Good luck. Each player has a deck of 52 playing cards. They're shuffled. The players cut them before we go on the air. Yvonne, the champion, plays the upper cards, the red cards. Jim, the challenger, the lower cards, the blue cards. Yvonne needs 4 cards. You can see Jim needs 2. Before he can begin calling high-low on the cards, you must win a high-low toss-up question. Best 2 out of 3. Game 1 went to Yvonne. So, Jim, you've got a lead, and you need this game to tie up the match. As we left off, it goes to you, Jim. We asked 100 men who described themselves as male chauvinists. Now, years ago in Japan, a wife was practically a personal slave to her husband. Would you like it if your wife acted as your personal slave? How many male chauvinists would like it if their wife acted as their personal slave?
Hey, I hate to sound bad toward the ladies out there, but I'd say about 70.
70 admitted male chauvinists.
I love it. I love it.
Would like a personal slave for a wife, Yvonne.
Yeah, but, I feel sorry for male chauvinists, but I think that they would like wives as personal slaves, so I'm going to say it's even higher
Why do
than
you
that.
feel sorry for them, Yvonne?
Because, why would you want a slave when you could have much more? Much, much
So you
more.
say higher. If it is higher, Yvonne, you'll go to the board first. If not, it'll be Jim. And the actual number of male chauvinists who would like it if their wife acted as their personal slave is 40.
Yeah.
Higher, Jim.
All right.
Well, that's not as much as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Jim, we left off with a 6 as your base card. Whenever
I'll
you
take
win the
another
question, you have
card,
the right to
please.
change it.
Change it, please.
You're going to change it. Next card off the top of your deck is an 0 and 8. Not a good change, but you have to play that one.
So it's going to be higher.
Higher than an 8.
Get up.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, with an ace.
Next card's going to be lower.
To tie up the match, lower than an ace. It is with another ace. We've got a tie. Each player with 1 game and $100. Janice and Bettina, please set up for the tiebreaker with just 3 cards up there and 3 questions here. Someone's going to get a crack at the money cards. Yvonne, we asked 100 showgirls at the Tropicana and the Dunes Hotels in Las Vegas, Nevada. Do you own a mink coat? How many showgirls said yes, they did own a mink coat?
Well, I feel they wouldn't be showgirls if they owned a mink coat. Right. So I'm going to say that about
You got that answer quick, didn't you, Yvonne?
30 at the most.
30 own a mink coat, Jim.
Oh, I don't know if that many showgirls even own a mink coat. I'm going to go lower.
You say lower?
Lower.
The actual number of showgirls who own a mink coat is 17. It's lower. It is lower, Jim. Wow. Your base card, Jim, is a 7. Do you want it?
Change it.
Changing the 7 to a 4.
Next card's going to be higher.
Higher than a 4. It is a 6. Now,
Higher.
you're going to go for it.
Higher.
If this is
Get
higher,
out,
we have
get
a new
out.
champion. Higher than a 6.
Yeah!
He did it. Jim Osmond, the new champion.
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Congratulations, Jim. Yvonne,
Hey,
you're a delight.
leaving a rich lady.
$6,300 worth, Yvonne. Good luck in the study.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for being here. Thank you, Yvonne. Come on down here, Jim. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jim. That was great.
Jim will play the money cards right after we take time out for this commercial message. Jim Osmond, we're back with you, our champion. Been running around cutting cards and things and getting ready.
Yeah, I hope I got a lucky cut there.
Okay, let's open the board and get to the money cards. Come on up there, Jim. I know you've been waiting to get
I've
there.
been waiting to get here. I saw Yvonne's cards, and man, I'd like the same ones.
Hope you can do just as well, Jim. Maybe even better. You won $200 in the game, yours to keep, new money to play with, and you'll bet that money. Starting on the bottom line, $200 and 3 cards. Move up to the second level, another $200 of betting money, 3 more cards. Minimum bets are $50 until you get to the top card, the big bet, where you must bet at least half the money.
Okay.
There is a lot there. Take it away, Jim. $200. As in the game, you have a choice of 2 base cards on the bottom level. Remember, when you move to the second level, you can change your base card, and you can change it again before you make the big bet. So you're starting with an 8.
I'll change it.
You can change it.
Change it. Change it.
Let's see if we make an improvement. Anything better than that. A 5.
Whoa.
Okay, pretty good card.
Okay.
$200 and a 5, Jim.
I'll bet $100 that's going to be higher.
$100. Higher than a 5.
Get out.
Yes,
Yeah.
with a 9. To $300 with a 9, Jim.
I'll bet $50 it's going to be lower.
See if we can buy a better card for $50. Lower than a 9. No, it's a jack. Better card, but it only cost you $50. Down to $250 with a jack.
I'm going to bet $100 is going to be lower.
$100. Lower than a jack. Yes,
All right.
with a 7.
Okay. I'll change
Did
it.
pretty well on that level with some bad cards.
Bad.
$350 moves up. We give you another $200.
change that, please.
Jim, you got $550 now. You want to change that 7?
Please.
Changing the 7 to
Get 8.
a 4.
Okay.
Pretty good card.
Bet $400 that it's going to be higher.
Sizable bet on it. $400. Higher than a 4? No. Another 4 is not higher. Down to $150, but still 3 cards to go, Jim.
Bet it all, it's going to be... I'll bet $100 is going to be higher.
$100. Higher than a 4? Yes, with a 9.
Okay.
Back up to $250, Jim.
I will bet $100 is going to be lower.
$100 lower than a 9? No! Another double!
Gee.
Wow, we moved the 9 up. Do you want to
That's
play
it.
that with a big bet or change
No,
it?
I'll change it.
There's got to be a good card in here for you someplace, Jim.
I thought I cut those.
No, a 10. Well, you got $150. You've got to bet at least 75. What do you want to bet, Jim?
I'll bet $100 is going to be lower.
You're going to come out of it with cab fare at least, right?
Cab fare.
$100 lower
low.
than a 10.
Come on.
Oh, no. Jim, I think you broke the bank. $50 you wind up with the money cards.
Yeah, I tried.
Gone. Not very good cards.
Those are terrible.
Come on down here, Jim. Well, maybe you get another crack at it. Don't leave us because of that. You still have $250.
Oh, that's good. That's good now.
And Jim will meet a new challenger right after this.